But my dog feel like dirt. For everything. Like this something. I been. You know what?
Never expected to get yeah, like y'all know I had my bill put in the game, but I couldn't even get the logo because of my gamer tag and my YouTube name and stuff, I couldn't even get the logo. But y'all boys still know what to call me, man. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
What up? Okay, son. How them. K20. Wait. Nigga Gabo, bro. Nigga Gabo is good, bro. It's good, bro. Gabo. Damn. Damn. My mic good. My mic good. Let my shit tripping. Let my shit tripping. Oh boy, Gabo. Let me turn this.
The moments that last forever go beyond.
Bro, I bet you this shit ass.
Finals MVP.
These moments start with the ball, a dream, and a relentless will to win.
I gotta lock in.
They're a culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped
shit.
on the court. All of those moments have led to this one. NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
Welcome back to our road to NBA 2K26 streams. I hope everybody has had a great week so far, and hopefully we can help you end your week on a high note here. Since Monday, I have been seeing posts asking what day gameplay
Mike
would be
Wing
coming.
nephew,
Remember,
bro.
when we said July 28th, that was the week of July 28th. And the same thing applies for all the other dates we put out, but today is the day for gameplay. We made you all wait a couple days.
I've been
but we are here to
chilling,
talk
bro. I've
about
been
gameplay
straight, bro.
today. Before we get into
bro.
it, as always, we do have a couple
I just
housekeeping
graduated
items
high
to
school.
walk through. Today, we are talking about NBA 2K26
No, I'm
on
finna-
Gen 9 platforms. That is the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. We also do have Twitch drops enabled on these streams, and that means just by watching them on Twitch, you can earn a locker code. You guys were saying that we started the show late, but we just wanted to give you some, 5 extra minutes to get some extra Twitch drops time.
This
Hopefully you
nigga
were able to
lying,
get that.
bro.
But for the first half of the summer, the Twitch drops will be to earn a locker code for NBA 2K25.
Yeah, nigga
So if you watch for 45 minutes, which many of you have already, you will get 2 1-hour double XP coins, one for my team and one for my career. I am betting a lot of you have finished your 45 minutes already from our last stream a couple weeks back. But if you keep watching beyond that and watch for a total of 2 hours, you will also get a My Team.
This nigga need to hurry
overall
up,
higher
bro. I
pack,
swear to God.
ammo pants for your My Player, and also 60 skill boosts. Now, keep in mind, Twitch drops are, of course, on Twitch. It's kind of in a name. So if you're watching on YouTube or X or TikTok, come over to Twitch if you want to earn a locker code. Next thing, something new. We are starting something called Creator Challenges today. So from now until 2K26 Early Access begins, if you make content that breaks down or reacts to any of our 2K26 courtside reports, including today's gameplay one. You're going to want to use the hashtag NBA2K Challenge in your video in the description or the title.
Bet I'm finna make
After you all reach the
videos
community
a day.
goal of 2,026 eligible videos, you all will unlock a locker code for a drawstring bag and a My Team pack in 2K26 that we're going to post during early access. And on top of that, if you go to our Creator Challenge website at this link below, you will be able to fill out a form, submit your video, and then in September, we are going to draw 26 eligible winners who will each get 1 million VC in 2K26.
Ooh.
All right, let's get into gameplay and welcome in our special guest. Dax, how are you feeling today?
I'm finna get chosen for that whole watch.
Man, I'm feeling good, man. And for me, too, it feels amazing being like kind of on the outside of the information. So everything I'm about to see today is going to be new and news to me.
Look
as
at
well.
this
So
blazer,
you can see my
bro.
live reaction. Yeah,
They
man.
can't even.
Let's get it.
Nigga know he disappointed as
Alrighty,
a
well, let's
bitch.
get right into it. I see the chat.
Like,
wants us
damn,
to
I know
go.
this shit finna be
The
ass,
first thing we
but
do have for everybody
boys invited
today
me
is
and
the
shit.
cinematic gameplay trailer for 2K26. This was captured using the PS5 version of the game. It's still early in the morning for you. I hope it wakes you up and gets you ready for the rest of the stream. Stacks, I think they're ready.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I want to see it, man. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited just like the rest of the chat. Let's see this gameplay. Come on.
it's a dumb ass. Whoa, what the all new motion engine, bro.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
Man, I thought I was gonna see some. Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. Improved rhythm shooting. Please don't tell me to see it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even trying to hate that lob. Look mad ass. Like, it looked like he wasn't even trying to pass that. Huh? Cooper flag, oh my god. Man, that shit ass as hell, bro. I'm over here really thinking I'm gonna get some real info, bro.
Hey, man. You know what? Well, the first thing I want to say about that trailer that I noticed off the rip is the different camera angles and stuff we got. Like, I don't know if, hopefully I'll be able
This
to
dude
make
a
some more
fucking
content with
dumbass.
the
You're not gonna
full
play on
camera
those camera
fire.
angles.
Also, pro play, man. A lot of signature moves I've seen in there. Kevin Durant, looking just like himself, movement wise. Same with Jalen Brunson, that little turnaround shot that he does. Amazing, man. I'm hyped for it, man. I seen a lot of stuff in that.
Man, this shit so
trailer that I really
ass,
like.
bro. Niggas want to.
For
Like,
sure. Shout out to our creative teams and our marketing teams.
you gotta
who put
go
together
outside
a
and just
very, very
hoop at
awesome
some
trailer.
point.
I am
Like,
very biased, but that shot of LeBron
why are we
behind the
turning
rim at the end,
2K
that was just perfect. I see
into
something in
real
the chat
life?
says
Yeah,
LeBron is not doing that at 41 years old. I'm pretty sure
It's
LeBron
whatever,
just
though.
did that a couple months ago, so that shot is very accurate.
I'm
But
not
that
a,
was just the start of what we have today. Next up, we are going to pass it to our gameplay director, Mike Wang, and a special
Mike Wayne better
guest
drop some
who recorded
fucking
a courtside
bombs,
report
bro.
video together for you, and they're
On
going to
God Stacks line,
the
bro.
gameplay features.
He's literally getting fucking
Check this one out.
paid off by Mike Wang, bro. Dude be held at fucking gunpoint right now.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with NBA 2K gameplay director Mike Wang to break down this year's new gameplay features in 2K26. Today, we'll discuss
Seen
the
a little
new
bit
Pro
of
Play
hard.
motion engine, enhanced rhythm shooting, and other advanced controls. Now let's get to it.
Fucking pro
This year,
play,
Pro Play
bro.
technology is evolving, bringing more authenticity than ever
I
before.
don't know if you
through
played
advancements in rhythm
25, bro,
shooting,
or the
new
last 3
customization
2K,
options on offense,
but
an all-new
this Pro
dynamic
Play
motion
shit, bro,
engine, and much more.
it is the worst thing to ever come to 2K, bro.
In 2K26,
And they
Pro Play
bringing this
powers
shit
the
back,
all-new dynamic motion engine, using machine learning technology to make your actions feel more lifelike and realistic. Dynamic lower body pose matching adjusts the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly to remove the skating seen in past games and ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. This is the biggest change to player movement since NBA 2K21, offering a fresh and authentic feeling every time you step on the court.
And that's the same year I made it to the league. It's wild to see how gameplay's evolved the last couple of years.
Nigga reading off that fucking
Players who take advantage of
Yes,
the rhythm shooting
yeah.
mechanic will notice more responsive and authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. We really wanted to emphasize
Yeah,
creating
bro.
a skill-based
I'm down
environment in
2K.
2K26 that blends authenticity with competition for a more rewarding experience. This renewed focus will be felt across multiple gameplay features, from shot outcomes to successful blocks and steals and loose balls and rebounds.
As a shooter, that sounds awesome. But what about potential changes to moves in the post?
Big men in NBA 2K26 will now be able to leverage all new signature go-to post shots.
Well, look
by
at that
holding
meter,
up
though.
on the shot stick
I
while
fuck with
in
that
post.
meter, bro. Look
Players
like
can lean into a host of
2K19.
new moves, including
Oh,
shimmy
nah, that bit don't
floaters,
look
baby
like-
hooks, and up and unders.
It
Playing
probably
with
look
your
more
back to the
like
basket
20.
is a lost art, but those who are able to master it can take advantage in the paint.
I'm gonna be
Previous
using
versions
that,
of
huh?
NBA 2K, layups were limited
I
by
thought
a
you know
single
this shit,
signature
ass. I'm
layup
over here
package.
excited
But
about
this
a
year,
fucking
players can draw
eater,
inspiration
bro.
from around the league to mix
All
and
I got
match
to fucking
standard
go
layups,
to.
floaters, quick scoops, euro steps, hop steps, and spins, and determine exactly how they want to finish around the rim.
Not as
2K26
this, not as
uses
25
system-driven
or
technology
24,
to generate
23.
player-to-player collisions that are more reliable compared to previously scripted motion captured animations. Coupled with new dynamic motion, this change improves the freedom of authentic movement
23.
for both the dribbler and on-ball defender. Interior defense has also been redesigned so that it's easier to put a body on shooters when they're finishing around the rim and make body-to-body contact in the air. And bigs will feel increased
This 25
physicality
meters
when
from
roaming in the
that.
paint.
I don't even use the meter bit.
Last but not least, we've added some new offensive controls to give players
Oh, yeah.
a more intuitive, deliberate, and
Ooh.
free-flowing experience. Ball
These
handlers
dribble
can
got
now shield
mixtapes finna go
themselves from
crazy.
steals by
Look at
reacting with
this.
the quick protect mechanic. The introduction
This
of quick
shitty
protect
ass.
will bring more balance
I
and
can't
lead to
believe
more
this, bro.
skill-based outcomes. You
Look
can
at
even use it to
Desmond
put
Bain,
defenders in
fat
jail,
dick ass,
just
bro.
like Luka and other strong guards love to do. For spot-up shooters, you can use the new quick shot
Come on,
feature
Kyrie.
by holding the left trigger on catch and shoot shots. This will skip the dip and allow you to get your shots off super quick like Klay Thompson.
Ooh,
Slashers
hold
now have
on.
access to slow motion Euro step gathers, something we've been seeing a lot of in the league lately from players like yourself.
No way
and
they
Ant.
added this
will
to the
help you
game,
navigate
bro.
through the paint and around
This is
defenders by
lame, bro.
decelerating to throw defenders off and create
I be doing that
space
to
with a
niggas in
slow-mo
real
finish.
life.
And finally, another highly requested feature is the ability to force rat passes, which will allow you to feed the corner three.
I just
or
know
thread
that
the
shit gonna be
needle to a
annoying. A
teammate
nigga
and
going
avoid
for,
defenders
I
playing
think he
passing
finna
lanes.
yam that bitch, then he do a slow ass hero.
As a big-time
Like,
2K fan, I
then
can't
I'm up
wait
in the
to
air
get my
and
hands on
shit.
2K26 and experience
nah.
these all-new features for myself.
Gameplay in NBA 2K26 has taken a giant leap forward with more personalization and variety, faster pace, and more skill-based gameplay.
Whether you're a new player or a veteran like me, everyone can master the fundamentals in these all-new moves. Pre-order NBA 2K26
Man, 2K
Superstar
fun.
or Leave No
Man.
Doubt Edition today and hit the court sooner with early access.
Oh my god!
starting
I
on
was
August
really
29th.
finna. I still, as bad as that, I still wanna pre-order, bro.
Man, man, oh man, we got a lot
You
of stuff to
fucking
talk
idiot.
about. Shout out to Mike Wayne for coming through and blessing us with some more information, man. But yeah, we got a deep bag to get into today, Evan. So let's go ahead and start kicking it off with some of this stuff here, man.
Yeah, there is a lot there. And just like last time, we just gave Stacks a list of everything in the full Court Center Report blog that we can talk about today. So we're going to go put them in your shoes and go through not only each feature that Mike and Tyrese mentioned in more detail, but also we're going to talk about a couple of improvements that actually weren't even mentioned in the video. So stick around for that. I'm ready if you are,
Yes, sir.
Stacks.
Yeah. Let's get into it, man. I'm excited. I'm hyped up. I know the chat is ready to get into it as well. So first up, we got Pro Play Motion Engine. Mike said that this is the biggest change to the motion engine since NBA 2K21. I'm pretty sure we got a few questions about that in the chat. So Evan, what exactly does that mean?
Well, sure. In case you haven't heard about Pro Play in the past, that's been a big step towards more lifelike basketball in 2K. And it's this really cool tech that lets us use footage from real NBA games to capture animations from them. So we don't need to have players come to our studio and wear those mocap suits with the white dots and do the animations there. We can get them from the NBA footage. So at its core, Pro Play is about getting a huge library of animations from the NBA. And I think oftentimes the community attributes more to Pro Play than what it really is. So I just wanted to clarify that first. But anyways, the last 2 years, you've seen Pro Play for things like shot animations and dribbling. And now, this year, as you heard Mike say, that NBA footage is powering all of the on-court movement in 26. So it is not just the dribbling, but it is expanding to offensive movement, the way players move on defense, and even off-ball movement as well. And you might be thinking, well, what's the actual benefit, right? Well, when you play, you are going to see how players move in a more lifelike way. So you heard Mike talk about how in past years, you may see players kind of skate around or slide around, right? I think that's been a lot of feedback that we've gotten in the past before. And with this new motion engine, you are going to see that skating and sliding a lot less. So hopefully you guys will feel this change when you get your hands on 2K26 very soon.
All right, man. Sound like some good news to us, man, especially skating and sliding all over the court. I know nobody wants that. Next up, we have enhanced rhythm shooting. All right, I was a rhythm shooting demon this past year, and now rhythm shooting is enhanced. I would love to know more about that too.
Yeah, I keep being asked if rhythm shooting is back, and it is. It's also got some really cool upgrades that I'm personally excited about because, like a lot of people this past year, I was kind of resistant to it at first, just being honest. But over time, I wanted to learn something new. And now at the end of year, just like you, Stacks, I use rhythm shooting for almost everything. All of my catch and shoots, all of my step backs. And I've heard from not just you, but many people who've done the same thing. So for those of you who like shooting with the button, you can still shoot the button. That is not removed, but rhythm shooting is a more advanced option. And if you take the time to learn it, you're not going to regret it, because this year the big upgrade is that rhythm shooting is no longer just about matching the player's animation, but rather giving you the full control over the animation. So when you do, picture your controller, when you do the down up flick on your right stick, the way you flick the stick will actually change the way your player is shooting. So to try to explain this in like the simplest way we can, rhythm shooting has two parts, right? The timing of when you flick the stick, and then the tempo of how you did it, timing and tempo. For timing, if you flick up really early, you can now release the ball earlier. And if you flick up late, you can kind of hold on to the ball for a moment before you let go. And then for tempo, if you flick up kind of fast, you're going to rush your shot. But if you flick with a slower tempo, you're going to do like a lazier looking release. So the cool thing about this is there isn't necessarily a right or wrong timing anymore. It's giving you more freedom, because let's say, for example, you rushed your timing to get the shot, right? The defender's closing out, you want to rush your shot. If you rush the timing, but you still green the tempo, you can still make the shot. So to me, it's really just about how you shoot in real life. The dev team is giving us more control as a shooter than you would have simply by pressing the button. So I got to mess around a little bit with this earlier last week, and I'm still getting the hang of it, but I can't wait to try it out some more. And Stacks, I think you're gonna like it too.
Yeah, man. I think that's one of those things that I'm gonna have to get my hands on to actually see exactly how it works. So yeah, I'm excited to see what that's about. Definitely gonna go back to rhythm shooting, but I got to see what it's looking like. Next up, we got skill-based gameplay. I know that's been a big topic lately. We don't have to spend too much time on it. All right, yeah, skill-based gameplay. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we did talk about this on the roadmap stream a while back. So like we'll just do a quick recap. But remember, I see the chat asking about this. This year, a point of emphasis in 26 for our dev team is skill-based and competitive gameplay that makes you feel more in control. So when people are asking about like the outcome of shots, rebounds, loose ball, steals, and all those things like that, we are intending to make that more skill-based and competitive. So as you hear us talk about all the new features today, just keep that in mind. And then the other thing we did talk about last time were that a few gameplay settings were adjusted. So higher difficulties and most multiplayer modes are going to have green or miss shot timing. And then layup timing is permanently enabled so that people aren't making real player percentage layups on your head anymore. But that should catch you up if you missed our last stream.
Yeah, man. I think the layup timing thing is probably my favorite thing from last stream, just because like maybe mid-year I started adapting layup timing, and I think personally for me it's been better in terms of like how I play and getting those layups off. So I'm excited to see more people be forced to use that as well, and kind of create a little bit more of a bigger skill gap, when playing the game online. Anyway,
Exactly.
let's go to the next thing. We have signature go-to post shot. So we already had that signature shots like pretty much on the perimeter, but now it look like we have showing some love to the big men out here, man. So let's hear about those signature go-to post shots.
Yeah, so many of you probably remember the regular go-to shots we've added, and personally,
Mhm.
it's really fun anytime I see a video of like somebody doing side by side of 2K gameplay and IRL footage together. So like I've seen it for Steph a lot,